Alright guys, we're back at the Tamashii Nations store in New York City, and here I'm showing off the big Chainsaw Man figure in the front, and they also had a display of some of them, like the Chainsaw Man figures. They had the new Games Begin Goku, as a big figure. They used to have the Namek Goku there. Then here, they're showing the new UI Goku's coming soon. I wish he was there. I wanted to go get him, but, Japan gets it first, so. Then they have the new Goku. I thought you could, like, touch him and use him, but I couldn't find how. But here's the Goku display. Here's the new Goku on display right there. He looks so good. I love the way this guy looks. I cannot wait for him to come out, next year. But yeah, there's some more figures. This is Tanjiro's sword, which also looks really cool. I want to get, but pretty expensive. Then here's all the Dragon Ball figures they have. I have all those right there, so it's cool to still see, but yeah, I got all these figures. And then here's the other side of the Dragon Ball figures. Just more, stuff. They still have the San Diego Comic-Con exclusives. They have the Gogeta exclusive. And I see the Vegito from last year, which is still crazy. Here's the new Games Begin Goku on display, which I haven't been shipping. That's why I didn't get him, but, I'm about to get him. I'm very excited for that. And then more figures down there. And here's a big Purunga, which I think is overpriced. It's crazy. That's the new UI Goku that's going to come soon. I wonder when. I really want him, even though he's only a 2.0. Here's me, posed up with my man Chozo right here, for the new movie, looking all sick. Then here is, because the movie came out, they were selling a lot of those minis. They had the figures out, and they had like these cards you can get, which I'm going to show later in the video. Then here's some Demon Slayer figures, on display. And then these are the the Dragon Ball figures on display, some Bleach, and then some actual figures, not like just SH figure arts, but, Marichiro's sword, looking real cool. And then here's the Naruto lineup. They got some cool Naruto figures. And they also had the new Jiraiya that just came out, which I posted if you want to see a review on him, but that new Sage Mode Jiraiya. And then here's some, some mid-piece. Someone told me on my last video to get into One Piece. Yeah, I'm good, bro. I don't think I'm ever going to, but, it's fine, bro. Here's me going for my card. It's all random. You can get 5, I think. So you got Megumi, Yuta, Yuji, Chozo, and somebody else. Can't remember. This is my boy going, and he got, Megumi, same as me. Nice. You just had to do a quick survey on, like, SH figure arts you want. Here is, Hugie. I have in shipping. I cannot wait to get him. And then, some merch that, I would never cop. But, yeah, some Yu-Gi-Oh stuff. These are the Tamashii Nations exclusive stuff right here. Like all the figures, you can only get there. I don't really know what this is. I think it's a Gundam, maybe? I don't really know. And then here's the Marvel. They had a cool Iron Man. I think I show it. Yeah, you see him flying right there? Ooh, I wanted that Iron Man. They're lucky they didn't have him. I would have got him. But, whatever. Kind of sad, but whatever. Here's the Demon Slayer stuff they got. Also wanted to get some Demon Slayer stuff. Very expensive, though. But I just need, right there, I just need those 2 girls to finish my collection. But, we're trying to save money. Here's a Chainsaw Man. So only three Chainsaw Man figures they got there. Look at them looking cool up there. You got Kaiju number 8, which I still have to review the ones I have. I have not reviewed any of those yet. And then here is a wall of just some random stuff. Some more Yu-Gi-Oh! Looking all cool. Some Godzilla. Then you got Dark Magician and Yugi looking, or Yugi? Yugi? No, Yugi. Jeez, man. Yeah, Yugi looking so tough. I cannot wait to get him. And then, I went outside and, look, we got the JJK characters. They're kind of wilding out right now. I don't know what they're doing. They should be in the movie, but, I'll let them have their fun. Alright, guys, so as you can see, I got nothing. I got one thing, but basically nothing compared to what I usually get. But we start off, I got this Megami card, which is, it's alright, personally. They had Yuji, Yuta, Megami, Chozo, and the new Zenin. I forgot how to say his name. Kinda
now look at it, kind of would have preferred anyone but Megami. Maybe the others didn't also. Yuta would have been cool. Yuji would have been cool. I really like Yuta. I think Yuta should have been the main character. That's just me though. That's me personally. I think Yuta would have been better. Wish I got Yuta, didn't. And it's funny, in the video you guys can see I pulled Megami, and my friend right after also pulled Megami. So yeah, this was for the movie, and it's free. You just had to do a survey, and that's it. And then behind it, let's move him. I got Chainsaw Man Tamashii Nations Store Edition. It's the best selection, which means it's like it comes with less stuff. I had the Yuji selection. I didn't know the Yuji one was best selection. I knew this guy was. Usually I don't go for them, but like when they're Tamashii Nation store exclusives, I kind of want them. And then also it was this guy, the Resident one. This guy was cheaper, and I think comes with like the same amount of stuff, and his shirt's closed. So I was like, let me just get this guy. I'll review him, and I also did it just because I wanted a Chainsaw Man figure. I have nothing, and since I watched the show and the movie, I really wanted to get one. And yeah, all they had there was this Chainsaw Man, the Resident Arc Chainsaw Man, and then Aki. Is that how you say his name, like Aki? I don't really know, but. Yeah, that is really it for, this video. I only got this. I'm trying to save money, so yeah, if you guys like this video, if you guys like the video, please like the video and subscribe and all that. But yeah, that is it for this video. See ya.